This realtor had tried everything before: Facebook ads, Google ads, direct mail, all of it. She spent thousands of dollars and nothing had worked for her. She just got the same garbage, low quality leads. So when I pitched her on YouTube ads, she was skeptical, and rightfully so. But within the first 14 days, that skepticism completely went away after she had multiple in-person listing appointments in just the first couple weeks. So I'm going to show you how this realtor changed her skepticism after getting burned before to just pure confidence, saying that these are some of the best quality leads she's ever seen. I'm going to show you the moment she said yes and decided to move forward. I'm going to show you clips from actually onboarding her and then the check-in call that we had. And lastly, I'm going to break down the entire strategy step by step so you can see exactly how we actually did this. So first, I want you to watch some clips from the initial call I had with her before we started working together, where she was very skeptical.
Nothing's worse than spending that kind of money and they're like, why the hell are you calling me? No, I'm not really interested. I just got on there, to look around.
Yeah, and you said you're doing those with another company, I think you said. So you're paying that and the management fee. How much are you paying them? Because I know LSA is not the cheapest thing in the world.
We pay $1,200 a month for the ads.
Okay, got it. And of that 1,200, how many leads are you typically getting a month from those LSA? I'm curious.
They just started it in early January. It's not like it's a lot so far. It's just a lot of nobody answering or not in our area. So we're trying to tweak that because I'm not going to keep doing that, forever. There's no
Yeah,
sense in
and
getting
that's
a lead
mainly
that's 3 hours
buyers.
away.
Have you done like video style marketing before? Like, have you been on camera, done kind of stuff like that? Or would this be kind of a newer thing?
It'll be kind of newer. I've been
Okay.
no, we've done some we did mini commercials for 2 months, but that's a branding, and they were like 15-second commercials for our real estate company we work under. But I started realizing that we're putting a lot of money towards it on branding when we really need the transactions. We need the leads first, grow the business, and then brand after that. Because branding is so hard. You have to spend so much money for so long. My biggest thing is commitment to being locked in. I don't know that I like that.
How do you mean specifically?
Like, I don't want to be locked into a contract for like a year. I don't mind scaling up to whatever it takes to keep going like that, but I do want to see results before I jump into that. I'm going to talk to my husband about it and see if he wants to go forward with it, and then we could talk on Monday.
Yeah, let's do that.
She then finally decided to move forward. After that, with my clients, we'll go do a full onboarding call where we get everything set up and integrated properly. So here's a couple clips from that.
If you want to go ahead and share your screen, we're pretty much just going to get, it can be pretty quick. We'll just get access to the Google ads. I'll get you on my go high level. And then that's basically the main stuff. And did you have a chance to fill out that form I sent over?
Yeah, I already sent that over. Oh, okay. It's fine now.
Okay, perfect. Well, perfect. We'll try to get those done, this week as soon as you can, because the sooner we get those done, the quicker we can launch and go live. I'll have all your stuff done before then, so once you get those over to me.
Just 2 weeks later, after we launched, she had multiple leads and already multiple listing appointments that she's already been on. Here's the check-in call that I had with her then.
I guess, give me a quick rundown of, how has everything been going so far the last, what's it been, a week since we launched?
Yeah. Literally everyone that I call is receptive, or at least talking to me. They're not like confused or what. I think I had one that was kind of forgotten, and they didn't get their book. So, that concerns me that the link wasn't right or didn't get to them. So, I was a little hesitant then when I was calling to confirm, hey, did you get your book? Want to know your thoughts, what's going on, on people after that. And I don't know if you've resolved that yet, but it's been pretty good. We had several people that wanted to list their house. We're pretty picky because we're not taking overpriced listings. We're just not. And so unfortunately, that's where I'm at right now. I think I could have taken 2 listings this week if I wanted to go ahead and take them, but they were so grossly overpriced, or what the people feel like they got to get. We're just going to put them on hold, kind of check back with them later on the market. They were very grateful that we were honest and, upfront with them about that. But so far, so good, really. Great leads.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, no, it was really for me that like made my day when I saw your message, because I know you were very hesitant at first because I know you didn't have great experiences before. What's the main thing that's different about these ones? I'm just curious, just for my feedback.
I mean, they kind of act like they know me already, and it's kind of weird because, we do Facebook ads and we have the static ad, that just has like a downsizing ad or new construction, whatever it is, and it's just like an ad. It doesn't even have my face on it. And those are a lot harder, to convert or to even talk to. And they're reaching out to me, right? So they're setting up the appointment already. And when I'm calling them, they're right there at the phone. I mean, when I call them for that time that we're supposed to meet, they're just ready to talk. I'm like, hey, it's Cindy Lockhart. I tell them where I'm from and, which company I'm with. And they're like, yeah, I'm ready to go. What do you got? And then they want to talk, I mean, I've had a couple
Awesome.
that I think were actually real estate agents just wanting to get my information, but I guess that's expected.
Yeah, you'll definitely get that once in a while. How many leads? I can go back and check. How many have we gotten total, and how many appointments have you had so far?
I've had 3 appointments that I've actually talked with about listing their home, and I want to say I've already had around maybe 12. I gotta look,
So,
honestly.
okay. Cool.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're about a week in so far. It's awesome. Like the flow we're getting the appointments. Just keep doing your part. Keep calling the leads as soon as possible. You're already doing good at that. But yeah, other than that, I guess anything else you want to go over feedback for me personally, just in the past week or so?
No, I mean, I'm really happy. Pretty soon I thought I'd try this for the month and then pour more money into the leads, right? So we're just doing a minimum amount right now. And if they stay like this, we'll just go ahead and continue to pour everything into the YouTube leads probably. Just because they
100%.
are so receptive, they've already seen me. I'll ask them where they saw me. I mean, I already kind of know, but I still say that they're like, oh, we saw your video. I'm like, oh, cool. Where'd you see it? Because they don't know whether I'm on Facebook or on YouTube or, and then they're like, oh, we saw you on YouTube, so that's cool.
Is it interesting? I've heard this from a couple agents, but is it kind of weird when they, or I guess not weird, but different where did you find they do kind of recognize you from the video and it's almost like, oh, I already know who you are, Cindy. Like I recognize you.
Yeah. And then, one guy was kind of like, everything you said in that videos is happening to me right now with the listing agent that I have, so he was unhappy with his listing agent. But when I looked at his house, the house is gorgeous. It was perfectly staged. I literally couldn't find a thing wrong. And I happen to actually know that agent, and I couldn't find a thing wrong with that house other than it's just priced too high. That's, I mean, it's kind of hard. We got disconnected because he was driving in the mountains when he was calling me or when we were having our appointment, which probably wasn't good, but I didn't know that. And when I called him, and so I have to reconnect with them because I left him a message and I said, hey, the call dropped. But really, I think what it was is he wanted to see what I was doing to get the home sold, right? And but he was saying everything in your video is exactly what's going on with me. I had to drop my price. And, I'm getting showings, but no offers. And, whatever we talked about in the video, he kind of reconfirmed that was going on with him. So it resonated with him for sure. And then, but again, he's listed, he's in a contract till July. I'm going to continue to, he reach out to me, right? So I can continue to follow up as long as he reach out to me. And to see where his house is from there. But it's really going to come down to price on his property because there was literally nothing wrong with that property.
Well, yeah, definitely just stay on it. I find a decent amount of listings that we do get come from expired listings where they're with someone, they're not happy, they can't get the job done, then they will come to you. And he's gonna keep seeing your ad as well over and over. But then I would say definitely just keep in touch with him with like a, I don't know, weekly, monthly check-in or whatever you want to do. But I think you can I find agents get a decent number of those just by staying on top of it. So just make sure to do that.
One of these are going to kick in for sure. It's only been a week. And, I had 3 solid appointments. The others were thinking about it, and they probably would have set an appointment with me if, we kind of went over the situation at the beginning, and I could tell that the property wasn't going to be able to sell in that price range. So, we're going to just continue to nurture them and see what happens.
Awesome.
That's it.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm glad. I appreciate your time, Cindy. The quick update. Keep me updated how it all goes as well. I guess I was gonna ask. Well, I know obviously it's been a week. If you know anyone else who would, obviously not in the Sarasota Manatee area, who would like something like this potentially, I would always appreciate it if you know anyone else who would be open or interested in something like this. I would be happy to give like a referral bonus as well too, if you do know anyone. Just wanted to also bring that up too, but yeah, other than that, like
I'll text you. I got 2 friends that are in different areas. I'll text you their information.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and even if you could shoot them a message, be like, "Hey, I gave Noah your number. He'll be reaching out," and then kind of you don't even need to if you just want to mention, "Here's what we've been working together a week. Here's what we gotten so far." Otherwise, just an introduction would be perfect as well. But I'd appreciate that. It'd be a massive help.
All right.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you jumping on, Cindy. Keep me updated how it's going, and I'm excited to hopefully get some listings closed or signed really soon.
Me too. I'll let you know.
All right, awesome. Have a good one, Cindy.
Thanks. Bye.
So there's all the clips from the calls. Hope you enjoyed seeing some of those. Now, the thing is, Cindy's transformation, this didn't happen accidentally. It's by solving the one core problem that most realtors face, which is the issue of lead quality. So rather than me just showing you this, I want to also go and show you exactly how we did this so you have an idea and can replicate it in your market. So to give you a brief idea of what Cindy was trying before, it was something like this, where you run a generic ad, hey, attention, get a free list of homes, get like a free home valuation. It was like a super generic image like this. And then they go click on the ad, it just gets their name, like their email, their number, all that stuff, like super generic stuff. And then it's like an instant home valuation. And the thing with that is like, you get people coming in saying, oh, I'm looking to sell my mobile home. I didn't sign up for this. I don't remember clicking on this. Why are you calling me? My home's worth at least $300,000. You get the idea, right? People with very, very unrealistic expectations. Not to mention, you can only target minimum 15-mile radius with these ads, which is pretty ridiculous. So you get people not even in your market. But that's what she was trying before, as compared to the new strategy that we did with YouTube ads, which is what I'm going to show you. It's what all these other agents have done. Sam, 3 listings in 90 days. Colin had actually 4 listings in our first 2 months working together. Mike, 6 listings in 4 months. All this stuff as well. Which, by the way, if you guys want me to just go set this up for you, see if your market's available as well, go look below, first link in the description to see if it would be a good fit for you, specifically see how you can get this entire system set up for you. But the first thing we're going to go and do, and we did with Cindy, is we geofenced her market. So this is what a lot of agents do, but I was saying with like the 15-mile radius, you can only target minimum, and I actually think it's 15 miles now, but you put a pin and then it's just a big radius around the area. The thing is, how are you going to prioritize the higher income neighborhoods, the actual areas that you want? Whereas what we can do with YouTube ads, what we do with Cindy, is you can target specific as small as a 1 mile radius. Let me make this a little smaller. But you can go as little as 1 mile around a certain area. You can even go 1 mile around a specific address. But we can also go and target zip codes and also even specific neighborhoods. Along with that, we can go and exclude neighborhoods, exclude cities. So we're only focusing on the high income price points that we actually want to. So it's pretty much going and geofencing your market. And this is a big part of what we go and do on the onboarding call, is find out the exact areas and the highest performing areas of where we're going to get the highest quality sellers and highest quality buyers. For Cindy, it was obviously sellers. Next is going to be actually going pinpoint who is actually looking to sell. Because the thing is, like, what Facebook and all these other platforms are, it's all interest based. What that means is it's people are seeing your ad just based off of they shown some level of interest in it. Maybe they clicked on a picture of a home or something. Whereas what we can do with YouTube, because it's owned by Google, is it's all intent based. So people, you got to think, if someone's looking to sell their home, are they going on Facebook or are they going on Google? They're going on Google. If someone wants to do something, they're going on Google and they're actively searching for it. So what we can do, because we do run YouTube ads, it's owned by Google, we are able to leverage all these data points that people are actually searching up. So we go and target specific terms that people are searching up around selling their home. So we're targeting, if someone's looking up how to sell your home, we're targeting them. I need to sell my house fast, selling my home, top real estate agents near me. Terms like this, I go and do keyword research. That's definitely a very key part. This is what I did for Cindy, is I did research on what the sellers in her specific market in these zip codes and neighborhoods that she wanted to target we're actually searching for, and then we're pinpointing those people. So the second someone is thinking about selling or looking to sell their home on Google, they're going to see your ad 24/7, and it kind of positions you as the obvious choice and you're the only choice, where then they're saying, how did you know I was looking to sell? Like, you showed up at literally the exact moment. Along with that, we also have the capability to target people based on if they actually own a home. So stuff like Facebook, you can't even target someone who actually owns a home. With this though, you're not getting someone who's just, oh, I'm just looking around, like I'm looking at my sister's home. It's like, no, like we're only targeting homeowners who are also searching up these terms. So you got to think, if you pair the two together, how high a quality the lead is going to be. It obviously pretty high quality, as you saw what Cindy was saying, right? The next part. Now, the next part of it is using the custom branded video. We run these as in-stream ads. You don't really need to pay attention as much to the lingo. This is stuff that I set up, but for Cindy, we're testing, I think, about 10 different variations of these ads. So that's something as well you don't see with, you just see Cindy talking about how she's getting all these listing appointments, but you don't see all the other ads and stuff, all the back-end stuff that we're running, which you need to be split testing. The reason for that is because every single market's different. We need to go find, okay, in Cindy's market, what was resonating the most with these homeowners specifically, what was bringing in the highest quality homeowners. Because once we start getting listing appointments with Cindy, what I went and did and what I'm doing is I'm looking at, okay, this lead, John, which ad did he come from specifically? Which message, which audience did he come from? Which campaign did he come from? We can go reverse engineer the entire process, and you can only do that if you have, number one, the right scripting in the first place, but also proper tracking and stuff on the back end. Along with that, for actually scripting the ads, what I don't do, the worst thing you can go and do is use ChatGPT, use AI to go write ads. Because the thing is, people now kind of have like a ChatGPT sensor or radar. They can tell if something's AI. If they think something's AI, they're not clicking on it because they know it's just garbage, right? So what we go and do, what I go and do for all my clients, what I did with Cindy, is I went and did market research on going and getting the key data points from her market. So what's the median sales price? How many homes sold? Median days on market, sale to list price, homes with price drops, new listed homes. We're going in and I'm getting this data because I'm not just making a templated ad. What we're going and doing is making custom ads that are speaking specifically to a homeowner at this exact point in time. Because you got to think, they see two ads. Ad number one is the realtor saying, oh, if you're thinking of selling your home, give me a call, see what your home's worth. Like every other realtor is saying. And then number two, they see Cindy's ad. We're saying, hey, if you're thinking of selling your home, but you don't want your home to sit on the market too long like it's been sitting, it's been going up, we actually have a system to actually lower your days on market by about 25% compared to the average of about 40. We're going, and that's like an example. It's not what I'm exactly saying, but that's an example of like we're mentioning and you're leveraging the key data points, the actual specific data, where then a serious homeowner, do you think they want to go with something generic? Or do you think they want to go with something that is just, it's literally backed by data of exactly what's going on in the market? Of course, the latter. They want to go with what's actually backed by data. So that's why the messaging is so important, and that's something that so many agents overlook. Your messaging is gonna completely be the target. It's gonna be who you actually attract. And if your messaging's off and you're getting low quality leads, that's because you're attracting the wrong audience. After that, someone clicks on the ad. What we don't go and do is just send Cindy like a name, email, number, right? We're not just doing this. We're actually going out and asking questions to pre-qualify people using AI and something called conditional logic. What that means is we're asking questions like, okay, what type of house do you own? Let's say they say single family home. Are you currently listed with an agent? If they say yes, we literally kick them off the page. Because again, we want to train the Google algorithm to only bring in the people that we want. The second you start bringing in people who are tire kickers and just looking around, Google starts, or Google, Facebook, whatever you're using, it starts optimizing for them. So you can't let those people come through in the first place, which is why I take this very seriously. On the back end, we only let in the people who we actually want to come through. Then we ask what conditions your house in, how soon are you looking to sell. If they say 6 to 12 months, we can also go ahead and just disqualify them there. We then get their address and then also their name, their last name, and then also their number. Then we also grab their email as well after that. That's pretty much the process. So you're only getting about 10 to 15 leads a month. So very, very low quantity of leads, but the quality is going to be 10 times higher than anything you've seen before. And that's why average conversion rate with these leads is roughly about 1 in 10. I've also had agents convert at about 1 in 7. So quality is going to be much higher, conversion rates a lot higher. From there, basically get them to go book on your calendar. I don't want to go too much into this. This is just like a generic example. I'm not showing the exact landing pages and stuff. But pretty much two scenarios happen. Either the lead self-books, then we have all these appointment reminders and confirmation sequences going out. Otherwise, if they don't book, we have the AI booking assistant plus all the workflows on the back end. So when leads come in, if you're having dinner with your family, or if you're out showing homes, you're at a listing appointment from the ads, because you're going to be on a lot of those. We have the AI, we have systems on the back end using tools to go and nurture these leads for you. So you're not having to go waste time thinking about, oh, should I text this lead? It's like, no, the system is doing it for you. I believe that people work with me because I'm the expert at this. My job is to get you in front of motivated homeowners, motivated buyers. And then your job, where you're the expert, is actually taking the conversations, taking the appointments. That's the highest leverage thing you can do. And if you're a realtor and you're wasting your time building AI automations and stuff like this, that's not the highest leverage thing you can do. The highest leverage thing you can do as a business owner, as a real estate agent, is by having the client communication, going in and nurturing your network, going out, sending out, like doing database reactivations, talking with your sphere, stuff like that. That's the highest income activity you can do. And if you're wasting time trying to set up these systems on the back end, trying to set up landing pages for yourself, are you really moving the business forward as much as you could or you should be? Ask yourself that question. That's, as a business owner, for me too, it's about finding what are the areas that are outside of my expertise that I can delegate. And that's exactly the agents that I work with, and that's exactly why it resonated with Cindy, is I had her focus on what she's the best at, and then I just focus on what I'm the best at, and the two go together. That's how you can move at paces that most realtors can't, because most people are stuck in their business, not on the business. But that's pretty much the system right there. And again, it's not just Cindy too. Like Michael, 2 listings in 14 days. Rad signed a listing in 13 days. Tina had a $1.75 million listing in 29 days. Plenty more with this. So it's not just Cindy as well. This is a repeatable process from market to market, no matter where you're at. So there you go. You can see how Cindy went from being completely skeptical, getting burned by everything under the sun before, to being a raving fan about YouTube ads and saying that these are some of the best quality leads she's ever gotten. Now, if you're a real estate agent and you're watching this and you resonated with any of it, maybe with the low quality leads, getting garbage leads, and you just want something where you know if you can get in front of someone who's actually serious, actually looking to sell a home, actually looking to buy a home, that you won't have trouble converting them, then YouTube ads might be the move for you. And if you'd be interested in having me and my team go set this entire thing up for you the same way that we did with Cindy, and maybe you want to be the next success story that you're going to see on this channel, go book below the first link in the description. Apply to work with me directly to see if your market is still available as well, because I do only work with one agent per area. But other than that, I hope you got some value from this video, and I will see you in the next one.